You might expect to see a Volkswagen sedan winding its way through the country roads of Germany, but this is Tennessee, and I'll tell you in a minute why the 2012 VW Passat feels right at home here. The new Passat is a lot different than the one it replaces. First, it has a new look.
This one was specifically designed for the American market, and keeping all of this market's vast scale and size in mind, we wanted something that was actually physically bigger, but also reads a little bigger visually on the road and has a little more presence.
The Passat for the American market is 4 inches longer than the one for the European market, and they put most of that extra space here in the back. In fact, there's 3 inches more legroom in the American Passat than in the European one, and you can really tell. I mean, it is limousine long back here.
It also differentiates from the previous vehicle in some of the standard equipment that you find in the car, from the Bluetooth being standard to automatic dual zone climate control being standard in the vehicle. The car is truly built for what the American consumer wants to have in a Volkswagen.
The Passat is competing against the formidable likes of the Hyundai Sonata, Honda Accord, and Toyota Camry for customers who want a mid-sized car. One way to stand out, offer 3 choices of engines. In the Passat, you can get the base 5-cylinder, a 3.6-cylinder V6, and a turbo diesel, the TDI. That diesel will get an amazing 43 miles per gallon on the highway, according to the EPA. They make Jack Daniels in Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's where we checked out a 5-cylinder SE model, the middle trim level of the 2.5L. Inside, it had a clean, brushed metal look. The 170 horsepower engine is the Passat volume seller. With a 6-speed automatic, the EPA says it will get around 22 city, 31 highway. If power is what you want, the VR6 puts out 280 horses and handles the Tennessee hills effortlessly. Standard in the VR6 models is a 6-speed automatic transmission technology called DSG.
You have the DSG transmission, the V6, because of those crisp, instantaneous shift points, which behave very much like a manual transmission, which behave as well like a sporty vehicle.
Stability control is standard. Push the Passat hard around a corner and you will instantly understand why driving enthusiasts like a European independent suspension, also standard on all Passats. All Passats are front-wheel drive, and no all-wheel drive version is planned. Speaking of wheels, you can get 17, 18, and 19-inch alloys. The Passat's interior is tastefully done. Outward visibility is exceptionally good. Inside, if you want the wood look, you'll get it on the higher-end SEL models. On those higher-end Passats, memory power seats are easy to adjust, and we found the seats extremely comfortable even after a couple of hours of driving. A couple of different touchscreen navigations are available, as is satellite radio. The top-end audio system features a name you'll usually associate with guitars, Fender. If you need to haul stuff around, that trunk is roomy. Convenient latches let you fold down the split rear seat so you can handle longer loads too. Volkswagen has dramatically lowered the base price for the 2012 Passat. It starts at $19,995 for the 2.5-liter S model.
We have changed from building a car in euros to building a car in dollars. We've changed from buying parts in euros to buying parts in dollars. We've changed from having to ship vehicles across the ocean, having to put them on trucks in Europe, on ships and then trucks again, to building them just in the United States and having the distribution costs being considerably less.
Yes, the Passat feels at home in Tennessee because it's made in this big, sprawling, brand new factory in Chattanooga. Volkswagen still has to overcome some quality control issues and has designed the plant to try to make a first-rate car. That, plus its bigger size and new styling, has Volkswagen hoping to grab a bigger share of the midsize market. I'm Scott Newell.